Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is a little bit of an impromptu one, and I'm going to be talking about Fenty Beauty. It's the brand that's got everyone going absolutely nuts on the internet this week. Right, where do I start? I was ready to pass this brand up. I really was. I'm not a massive Rihanna fan. I'm not a Rihanna fan, but I'm not a die-hard Rihanna fan to the point where I'd be like, oh my god, I need to rush to the nearest like Harvey Nichols and go and pick this range up when it comes out. So when I heard it was coming out, I was kind of like, yeah, you know, is it just another celebrity range? Not like that into it. Then I saw the promo video and I was kind of like, okay, actually, it kind of looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. It looked awesome. Then I got invited to the launch event and it was super early in the morning in London, and I don't live in London, and I was kind of like, now I need to make the call. Am I gonna do it? And am I not gonna go and check it out, whatever? I decided not to, and then this week has been like the biggest regret because it looks freaking amazing. I was totally suckered in by everyone else's reviews on YouTube. I was like, this is something I need to test out because it looks amazing. So I went straight onto the Harvey Nichols website and I ordered 7 things from the range. And in today's video, I wanted to show you a haul, kind of what I bought. And I bought all of this stuff with my own money. I didn't get given any of it. And I think that's really like important when it comes to reviewing stuff a lot of the time as well. Like, if there is a lot of hype around a brand, sometimes you can kind of get suckered in. And the fact that I spent like, I think I spent about £150 on this stuff, shows that like, I was excited. From being not excited at all, I was super excited. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm gonna open it up, take a look at the packaging, do a little kind of first impressions review, and then I'm gonna try it on my face. Bear in mind as well, guys, this arrived about half an hour ago to my house. I'm filming this on my vlogging camera. So if the quality is a little bit different to what you're used to, that is why. And if I look a bit rough, this is just because I've been doing stuff about the house. I wasn't like film ready, and I think it's more authentic that I do it like that. This literally just arrived and I want to talk about it right now. Something to note before we go into this as well is that since I've been doing more research on the Fenty brand, I found out it's actually made by the same company that makes Kat Von D and Marc Jacobs, which if I had known that before, I think I probably would have been more excited for it because they just absolutely nail the products. Like every product I've tried from Kat Von D and Marc Jacobs pretty much I love. So yeah, my expectations are now really high for this stuff. So anyway, let's get talking about the brand. Can we just start by saying the packaging of this is amazing. Like the outer packaging is gorgeous. The inner packaging is gorgeous. I know already because I've seen it. I haven't touched it yet, but so the 2 things I've started off getting were the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I'm not normally a massive primer girl, but I felt like this primer, I don't know, it looked good, it sounded good. I bought it. Yep, I bought it. So I got the primer and the foundation. I'm slightly concerned with the foundation that this is going to be too light for me though. This is going to be too light for me. Damn it. Damn it. So, first bit of feedback in terms of the Harvey Nichols website's foundation matching tool. It was quite difficult to use, and I got the shade 150. I feel like I probably should have gone for 190 or 200, something around there. Definitely like a good 3 shades at least darker. Anyway, I'll try it and I'll see what it's like. I'm interested with the foundation and the primer to see what they're going to be like because they say they are matte, but they're soft matte, which I'm not a massive like super matte person, but I like that kind of like soft matte look. So we're going to see how these work out. The packaging on first impression is amazing, like frosted glass, super heavy, super luxe. And in terms of pricing, these are like kind of like MAC level, so they're like high end, but they're not like Tom Ford, Charlotte Tilbury type vibe. But they are not like cheapy either. And the packaging is absolutely stunning. This beautiful like pink is just so nice. It's also worth mentioning as well, I think there's 40 shades of foundation. So I was actually really impressed by that as well, because obviously Rihanna like has taken like that massive step. It's so hard to get foundation right. Like it's one of the hardest things in beauty to get right. And the fact that she started off with foundation and she's gone all in with like 40 shades, all inclusive, from the palest girl to the darkest girl. I think that's just, it's pretty amazing. For a brand to start like that, I think it's awesome. So that's exciting. And then she's also done the matchsticks. These are like cream products that are all designed to do different things. So she has like a concealer, which can also be like a highlighter if you get a paler shade, or a contour if you get a darker shade, and then she does like blushery, like cream blusher shades and highlighting shades. So they're all kind of like mix and match, if you get what I mean. I actually ordered the Matchstick Trio in medium, which comes with the shades Bamboo, Mocha and Trippin'. These were the 3 shades I was looking at buying anyway, and then buying them together, I think you get a little bit of money off as opposed to paying individually. I'm going to put all the prices in the straps anyway and down below so you guys can see. But these are the 3 shades that I got. Again, the packaging of these, I love. The magneticness is awesome in terms of like for traveling and stuff. So cool. And if you have like a whole load of them, they actually like go together and form like a honeycomb kind of vibe. So let's have a look at the texture of these. The colors look really, really nice as well. Oh, the only thing is Trippin' looks like, I thought it would be more of like, you could use it as a blush, kind of like NARS Orgasm vibe. It's like that peachy with the gold, but it's maybe not. See, look, this is my problem with the concealer shade matching. I think the concealer is going to be an okay color. It's definitely not going to be like a highlight, but I think it will be an okay concealer. They feel fairly dry, like creamy, but not like moisturizing creamy. And then this is the contour color for me, which is Mocha, which is quite warm. I don't know if that is too warm. I think that would probably be more of a bronzer on me as opposed to a contour. We shall see, because it does look quite warm. Next thing that I got is the thing that I'm most excited about, and this is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. And the colour that I got was Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I have to say, the Trophy Wife one that everyone is freaking out about, the gold one, for me, it's not my thing. Like, it is gold, like gilt gold, yellow highlight. It's not the kind of thing I would wear. I tend to have like more subtle kind of makeup. So that was out for me. It just didn't appeal to me at all. However, these look beautiful, like so beautiful. The outer packaging of this is also really, really gorgeous. It's like a glossed white, but it has like a holographic kind of sheen to it, which I don't know if you're going to actually be able to see this on camera. Can you see that? It kind of has like a funny little sheen to it. Ooh, the texture's really nice. This one on the left as well is super subtle. I think this is the most subtle kind of combination of the highlighters. I don't know whether that one looks a little bit like it sits on the texture of the skin as opposed to like blending into it, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to try them out. I think they look, on first impressions, I'm really excited for that one. And then I also picked up the Invisimatte blotting powder, which I have to say, I don't really like the packaging of this. I think it's kind of clunky, and I know it's designed so that the brush, if you buy the brush, I didn't buy any of the tools by the way guys, but if you buy the brush it like clicks into this, but we shall see. It comes with a little puff, which I think these divide people, but I actually find them quite useful because if you're on the go, and also they stop, if you're traveling and stuff, they stop your powders from breaking quite a lot. This looks nice. Is it just me, or does it have like a slight kind of pinky vibe to it? Looks really nice. Packaging, yeah, is a little clunky, but we shall see with that one. I kind of like the look of it. And then I don't know if I got totally suckered in by this one because it looks like a little bit of a gimmick, but I just couldn't resist with this packaging. This is the blotting powder. Check this out, guys. It's like a cling film roll, but it's so cute. I really hope this is good because I want to have it in my handbag and bring it out like, yes. It's so cute. Oh my, look at this. It's so cute. It's got a little mirror. And then it's literally like a little roll. I'm gonna see if this works. Literally like putting a new roll of cling film in. Oh, I don't know. Oh, guys. Oh no, I don't think this is gonna be very good. You like pull it out and then you rip it off, but it kind of goes like that. Is that really shit? It's cool when you pull it out. Maybe you have to, no, you definitely go up because it has the, oh, and then it's like that. So then every time you want to use it, you have to reopen it, pull some out, and then, what? Not sure about that. It looks very, 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 very skinny for blotting paper as well. Like, it's very fine. I think this is a bit of a gimmick, guys. Anyway, moving on to the last thing that I got. I'm really disappointed in that. I thought it was gonna be really good, is a lip gloss. She's only brought out one colour of lip gloss and no eye products. I was really, really surprised by that. It's all skin. And this is the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb Lip Gloss. I actually think this looks like a beautiful colour. Obviously it's designed to suit every skin tone. So for me, this is actually quite a deep nude shade. So I'm really interested to try this. I might actually try this right now. I'm gonna try the other stuff on all together. I've heard a lot of people say this is just like an average lip gloss, which to be fair, if this was the same colour as your lips, so if you've got a darker skin tone, I think I might agree. But for me, this is a beautiful nude. Like, it's a really, really nice kind of deep nude gloss. It tastes like sweets, like really delicious sweets. It's quite sticky. I really, really like that, and I love the packaging. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take some makeup off and actually give this stuff a go. Right, okay, I'm gonna start with the primer. I'm obsessed with this packaging, I really am. Started with 3 pumps. Do we reckon that's a good amount? Yeah, I reckon that's a good amount. Nice, feels like a moisturizer. Doesn't feel silicone-y, but then equally it doesn't feel dry either. You know, like matte primers, sometimes how they'll instantly dry out. This literally feels like a moisturizer. I'm a fan. My skin looks angry from face wiping, but it's definitely like smoothing, like it feels smoothing. For the foundation, it's hard to tell with primers really in terms of like first impressions, because it's to do with how your makeup then applies afterwards. For the foundation, I am pretty much assuming this is going to be way too light, so bear with me, because it's probably going to be completely the wrong colour, but we can talk about texture and coverage. Yes, it's too light. No. This is why you can't order foundations on the internet. This is so, so, so light. I actually can't do my whole face in this. I'll look like a ghost. Maybe it will oxidize a little bit. It looks quite nice in terms of the finish. It's not too matte. I don't know if it's too matte for me. Like, personally for me, it's a little bit flat. Like, I prefer a bit more of a kind of dewy look. But then I don't know if that's just because it's too pale, so it's looking chalky. This is just not gonna fly. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna come back to you with a good coloured foundation on, and then we can try the rest. So I've just put on a pretty quick layer of my Estee Lauder double wear cushion, which this is the kind of finish of foundation that I normally go for. As you can see, like, it's a little bit more dewy. Having said that, the second time I applied that primer, seriously loving it. Like, I think that might be my new favourite primer. The texture is amazing. This foundation has gone on beautifully. Okay, let's get playing with the sticks. First of all, the concealer one. You know what I don't like for using this under your eye though, is how fat it is, because you actually can't get right into that inner corner that easily. You see what I mean? Like, obviously I wouldn't normally have my eye makeup on already. I would normally do that after, but still. For an under eye concealer, I think I probably could have gone a shade or maybe even 2 lighter, but I think for the rest of my face, a little on my nose, I think it is going to work quite well. It actually blends really nicely. I'm surprised by how easily this blends. I do quite like this. Like I say, I think it's a little fat for a concealer, but I think for the contour and highlight, it'll probably be quite nice. I like it. I'm not like an instant crazy fan for it, but I do like that. Let's do this contour next, and I've got a brush to use with the contour, which is just a synthetic Real Techniques one. Let's try this out. Oh, that does actually blend nicely. It has moved the concealer underneath it a little bit, but not like, hasn't totally gotten rid of it. This is my problem with cream contour like this. If I have any spots on my cheek, like here, you do the cream contour and then you have to conceal again and then it lightens it up again. which is kind of annoying. I like that so far. Let's try it on the other side. I like that a lot. Let's try it on a nose. Our nose, my nose. I need a slightly smaller brush, but this is all I've got with me at the moment. Yes, yes. Blends so nicely. So nicely. Love it. Love it. And I think you could equally use this as a contour and a bronzer because it is quite warm. I'm aware now I look like a shiny disco ball, so I'm going to go in with the powder and use the powder to matte everything up a little bit. Just using a little Lancome brush for this. I like the way it goes on the brush. It's really blurring. First impression on the powder, also really good. It applies really nicely, it's not cakey. Okay, so the last matchstick is this one, which is Trippin', which is the one that I had hoped would be a blusher, but I actually think it's going to be more like a highlighter. So I might actually stick it on one side of my cheek. It's very gold. I thought it would be more peach. More peach than this. Then I have a little synthetic brush. It's one of those awkward products actually that's kind of halfway in between a blush and a highlighter, so you're kind of like, do I put it, you don't want to put it too much on your cheeks here because then you end up with like a shiny circle on your cheek, and you don't want to use it too much as a highlighter because then it'll be too dark. So it's kind of, you kind of have to put it a little bit in between. I actually quite like it. Like I think it works quite well with the others. Like it's quite a nice set, all the three together. On the other side, I'm going to try this one, and I'm going to go in first with the more subtle highlighter. If you're into your highlighter in a big way, this would not be enough for you, but for me, it's like perfect everyday, add a little bit of a glow kind of vibe, but it's nothing like major, and that's why I quite like that they've paired it with this one, because let's use this one. It's a little bit chunkier though, like it doesn't blend as nicely. I feel like I have to go in with my finger and kind of break it up a little bit. Nice though, really, really nice. I really like these, and I think it's a really good combo. I'm going to put a little bit on top of here as well. Putting it on top of the cream makes it stand out a lot more as well. But I like that. I think if you're going to get one of the highlighters, I would go for the duo as opposed to the cream, but I do really like them, and I actually do quite like that pinky one with this, but I think this is more of the like essential. And I also think I'm actually going to try this on my fingers and just put a little bit on my eyes. Yes, that is beautiful on the eyes. So nice. Oh my god, I'm going to use these as eyeshadows like every day. Really, really, really like that. It's like everything. I feel like I've tried everything. I need more. I'm going to put more lip gloss back on. It's so nice. Okay, so to sum up, guys, this is my face with Fenty makeup on it. I totally eat my words in terms of not being excited for this. Rihanna has smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. The formulas are beautiful. My must-have items out of the 7 that I bought would be this one, which is the Kilowatt highlighter in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Beautiful. I'm going to use this all the time. The primer is stunning. Needs more of a road test, but on first impressions, absolutely stunning. The contour sticks, for me, that's the best use of these. I do like them as concealers and as like blushes and highlighters as well, but for the contour I think it works the best and it blended the best. And the lip gloss, controversial, I know a lot of people didn't really like this, but I really like it. If you want like a good staple lip gloss that looks beautiful, love it. The kind of good but not my ultimate fave must have, the powder, and then the other 2 matchsticks. And potentially, although I can't properly give it a full review, the foundation, because for me, I think if you have oily skin, you might like this more. And then the ultimate fail, this little thing, is pants. Don't buy this, don't waste your money, guys, but do spend your money on the other stuff because it is really, really good. Hope you guys like this video. I know there are so many of these out there, but I thought I would put my 2 pennies worth in, and I feel like my opinion as well is a little bit more unbiased because I wasn't initially like, oh my god, Fenty Beauty, I can't wait to see it. I was kind of like, really? Another celeb range? I don't know how into it I am gonna be. And yeah, she smashed it. Well done, Rihanna. Amazing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again on Sunday with a new video, and if you're not already subscribed, click that button and I will be back without my dungaree straps falling off my shoulders. They're driving me bananas. I will see you later. Bye.